Well, I think it's not just a Nomiki thing. It's a bigger thing. It's the biggest issue we can talk about here. It's about many other things. We'll get into it. We'll get into
Hey, I'm dying to know how her race is going, but we make fun of polls when we see them, during the national election and all this. But now I miss them. I
it.
wish
Yeah.
there were polls and we could see, because right now we have no idea, or maybe there are polls. I don't know if someone knows how to get polls for state senate races. Please let us know. But yeah, Nomiki could be last or could be leading by 20 points. We don't know. What do you
That would be
think?
great. I hope she makes it. That's my hope. She's my candidate because I just can't wait for her presence in any legislative body would be just a blessing. I think, like
That
I'm
sounds.
making he's making money on YouTube. Greece, I'm Greek. Like it would be just so much fun. I can't wait for her to run for presidency or something. That would be great.
But also, okay, you sounded like a witch and also like a motorcycle there at the same time.
It's just
But okay, here are her tweets. So she tweeted at Gonzalez for New York, your action have consequences. So yes, we're also not aware what these actions are, but I don't know. Maybe there's a way of
yeah,
finding that
she
out.
did go. I think before that, Gonzalez tweeted something, or I think it was before this. Gonzalez tweeted something along the lines that I don't want to do this, but one of the candidates, I just want to make
Oh
it
yeah.
clear that I've been born in this region or in this district or whatever, because one of the candidates keeps telling me, "Welcome
Yeah.
to Astoria." Like, and it was so clearly Nomiki going, "Welcome to Astoria." She's just such a character
I
from
know,
the
but
Mean Girls.
that's not actually like, I mean, that shouldn't. This is not a response to that tweet. But yeah, I
I
see. So
think,
that probably,
I mean, look, Nomochi considers actions, words, all of them.
yeah.
It's like Amber Heard. They're synonymous, like pledge and donation.
Jesus Christ, man. All right, so your actions have consequences. Your tactics against us have encouraged supporters of yours to threaten,
Like a
harass, and
Stalin.
physically intimidate me, our team, and supporters. We don't feel safe, and it's got to end now. Nobody should be afraid to run, speak out, or campaign. So if she's afraid at this level of election,
She's
I
afraid,
could
man. She's running.
I could
Oh
just
my God.
imagine.
Your tactics. I mean, these people are talking about the local election. It reminds me of there's this genre of comedy in Iran when they focus on really local election in a rural area and how, yeah, everybody's a rube basically. And it's so like that. Anyway.
That she was local business owners supporting me are being local business owners. I mean, yeah, they
They're
have to
the
be
best.
local if the
They're the
business owners. But sure.
my cousin who runs a Greek restaurant. My other customers.
Are being verbally harassed by you personally. So this candidate Gonzalez is going around harassing them. Authorities had to be called this week after your false allegations led to someone she knows for sure that led to the someone coming, and yeah, she's responsible for it, storming our event and physically intimidating us. I think we have the video for that.
Oh,
Watch it now.
really?
Just this morning at the subway, my volunteer organizer and I were verbally harassed and physically threatened by your supporter. This is bad for democracy. Oh my God, she had to throw that in there.
Oh,
This is bad for democracy.
democracy.
Let's be real, this isn't progressive change. We both have plenty of support from different parts of the district. Somehow elections win, though. Someone needs to get, the votes and become, there's going to only be one winner. That's okay. That's what happens in campaigns. You focus on your voters, we'll focus on ours, and our opponents will do the same. But you can't incite violence. And then this is the best. This is just the best. With mass shootings going on, progressive lawmakers' lives being threatened just
Progressive.
today, and evidence mounting that Maine government wanted to incite violence on January 6th. We have to stop
Jesus.
this. So this is like she has
Wow.
very macro stuff, mass shooting, to very, very local stuff. in the subway to then linking it to January 6th. Your team has to
Yeah,
calm
I
down
thought
and let
after
this campaign go peacefully. And then finally commit to the same clean campaign pledge the 4 other candidates in this primary have already committed to. Wow. So yeah, she's more on their side, really. I mean, hey,
I'm like, that analogy was just the snowballing
the
of that
stupidest thing
yes,
ever.
somebody came to our event. I mean, but let's put aside, I haven't seen the video, so I'm not even sure, but you know, we were physically intimidated. This is a reflection of the wider mass shootings, and then January 6th government, and then I'm surprised she didn't
2008
connect it to World
financial
War III
crisis.
or something.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
terrorism.
it's
If there was
just
terror, if this was like, you
terrorism.
know, the time where terrorism was a thing, should be like, with all the terrorist attacks going on, don't feel
Commit to the same clean campaign place. I think, oh my God, what a Jesus Christ.
And then let's see if there's one person
and
here
then
who
look
supports
right
her.
underneath.
Yeah.
Look underneath. That's the that's the guy. I'm trying not to swear. That's the guy I told you about. I don't trust as far as I can throw him. Shahid Buttar ran against Nancy Pelosi. He's, you know what his religion is Ahmadiyya. It's a weird sect of Islam that had like a 19th century. It's kind of like a Moonies, you know, the South Korea church, but for like, you know, a bit like 100 years ago.
I see. Well, he's a Nomiki friend, so he got a little response here.
I love his comment. Yeah.
A sad pattern has emerged across the country. DSA is more like a gang committed.
At where?
Them socialists. DSA is more like a gang committed to the careers of its corrupt members than actual socialist organization. It's also as racist as the GOP. I mean, they can't help themselves from just at the end. And Santa is real. Okay, you didn't have to put that.
No, but I love, because he had a problem with the DSA in California or something, which is like a completely different group almost than the new. I mean, I don't care. Maybe it's not. I couldn't give less shit about it. But then he's always trying to find an angle to go at DSA. Like if tomorrow we start going DSA is bad, he's gonna be tweeting, yes, it's a very bad trend that has been going on. I was ahead of this, you know. Oh, God.
I will get to this video in a second.
Play the video. Why not the video?
We will. Oh, we will. No, there are multiple videos. Hold on. But yeah, okay. So then you move on here. So this is apparently the video. So let's watch this video.
Maybe victim, I'll leave, but don't fucking yell at me. Yeah, you're Nomiki. Out! Listen, I'm not yelling, I'm not gonna speed this up. Get out! Or else what?
Sir, we're just asking you to take your please leave.
Out! Keep yelling at me.
I have a family to support.
Okay, so you know, it shows someone who's getting kicked out. He was.
I love the old lady.
Oh yeah, no, very smooth.
Just get the fuck out.
Yeah. So you know, he was probably being some cousin disturbance. I wouldn't be surprised, but.
No, but I would like to know what are the allegations.
Yeah.
That's what I like to like. What was that? Like she's in the pocket of the Greek lobby in Astoria. What are the?
This is what happens when toxicity and false accusations spread on the ground. This didn't have to happen. We should be focusing on the issues and discussing what District 59 needs. Instead, we're dealing with people getting aggressive and confrontational.
And can somebody tell me, in the whole of human history, when has that been the case that people have focused on the issues and everybody is playing? I mean, these people are just children. I mean, I'm sorry.
I know.
Stop being such children, like really.
I mean, you know, this is of course the most, you know, the most basic reasonable response. Yeah. So candidates are responsible for actions of random supporters. I mean, of course, this is what everyone's thinking. A stretch unless those supporters are enabled by the candidate. And even that, I mean, you know, like, for example, you shouting out Jeff Campbell. Oh, yeah, would you know this is Jeff Campbell on air? Do you accept responsibility for his doxing and abuse? So that I'm not too sure and what it's about.
I mean, look,
but...
I mean, yeah.
But the first part of the sentiment, you know, This person
Notorious
summed it
abuser
up
who's
very well.
threatener. All right. Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised if she's exactly done what she's criticizing other people.
I mean,
for doing
everybody keeps on saying how she was against, splitting the vote to candidates from the left, and she goes and finds someone that she.
Come here. She's from Astoria. The other lady, I believe she was brought over after she was born or something.
And the funny thing is, I think Gonzalez is born
not
in New York, where Nomiki Konst, I'm not sure if she's born in New York, and she ran for Congress in Arizona, apparently. I mean, her and Andrew Yang should get together. They seriously have the similar tactics. He operates at the slightly higher level, but they have
Yang
similar
is a much
careers.
better operator. They have similar. I know what you mean. As in, they go for. There are certain things, but he's much smoother player, man. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, she's had her smooth time too. Like Andrew Yang was smooth before you realize what it's all about, and her too. Maybe 5-6 years ago, she was slightly less annoying than now, But now that you know what she's about,
it's like she panics and she fucks it up really bad. And you know what?
Andrew Yang too, though. I swear. He's higher level a little bit fine, but I'm also not willing to give him that much credit at all, really. So.
No, in presentation though, it's not even. I don't think.
Yeah, barely a little bit. Yeah.
This is more like equivalent of like Marjorie Taylor Greene on the right, I would say that
But no, she's successful though, so I don't think that's a comparison.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's a very good point. Well, that type of character works on the right better. But
listen, she found her niche. Okay, you can't be moving the goalposts now. Okay, she found her niche, found the job.
Yeah, that's true. It's too late to. Yeah, well, she can do Dave Rubin.
Let's see what Shahid Buttar. Oh yeah, so this we already saw.
Read that.
Sorry about that. And Josh Fox. So here.
Oh, the sexual harasser came out of the woodwork to comment.
So who is this?
He's the only friend. Josh Fox is the documentary maker who was upset because Michael Moore made a documentary about like environmental industry or something. Yeah, and then he's been accused of sexual harassment and stuff. And so everybody distanced themselves from him except pretty much like Nomiki. And so he thought this is a good point to come
but now he's distancing himself from Nomiki then.
No, he's not. He's supporting her.
When I tweeted that I was supporting you and that I had donated to your campaign, I was immediately sacked with an harassment campaign on Twitter, calling me a racist and other horrible things. These cannot be the tactics that we on the left employ. Truly scary and unfortunate.
And by the way, in the response to this tweet, everybody on the left got an emergency sort of notification and went, we are not with this motherfucker. Nobody, there is no we here, okay? There is no we on the left with this guy. All right? This is like classic, suddenly Trump, we on the socialist side. Oh, what? Suddenly what?
No, of course there's that, right? And of course, nowadays, any pushback is, harassment, or if you say like, I don't agree, no, your idea is stupid, no, you just spoke nonsense, that's like, And
I agree with that.
The same as
me every week.
Sorry?
I agree with that definition of harassment. You harass me every week. It's like a constant thing. I'm like one of those abused wives.
That is true. Based on their definition, you do. You do get abused. So that's the one thing. And then I love the second one. These cannot be the tactics that we on the left employ. Okay. There should be no starving children. Okay. There should be no violence and racism.
By the way,
I don't know anybody disagrees with that.
okay, let's say if there is a V and we are all on the left and all that, even if that's the case, I'm not necessarily, I don't know, I am not one of these leftists that believes in fucking, oh, we shouldn't step to the level of, no, sometimes you have to use these tactics, actually. I don't know what he's
it
referring
depends
to
on the
specifically,
tactic.
but let's say
yeah.
if you can send somebody to somebody else's event and disturb it without getting caught, definitely do it.
As long as, I mean, you're
if
following the law, as long as
it's-
you can do it, you know, without doing anything.
No, I said without
illegal.
getting caught.
I know.
Well, that's different.
But like, we don't
I
even
used
know
to
what
have
that guy did. I mean, you're allowed to go and ask questions that you
Yeah, we
want
don't
at
know
an
what the guy-
event, or like, you know,
Yeah,
hold
we
a
don't
sign
know.
saying
exactly.
Nomiki sucks. I don't know. I would have loved to see more of that event. Someone wrote under that video,
No,
why was
Moki
this
is a
video
true
recorded
witch.
with a flip phone? And like, seriously, why was the quality of that video so bad?
I mean, maybe it was a stage. Who knows?
I think it makes it look
But,
more original. Like anytime if you want to complain about something, even if you film it on your iPhone, put like some kind of filter that makes it look like, you know, it's kind of sketchy. And then
All right, yeah.
it says
bit
accurate
of
footage. And then there's this other video. So I believe she works with Nomiki, Doreen Mohammed. I believe so. So she wrote, I can
What is
attest to this.
accost? What does accost mean here?
Sorry?
Sorry,
Let me read.
read the tweet.
I can attest to this. This person attempted, to accost me as well as this event, even as an Asian woman supporting Nomiki. At this event, yeah. The vitriol, smears, and related harassment online and in person cannot continue to be enabled. Okay. Democracy means multiple candidates can run and should be safe to do. Sure, I agree with that. I mean, well, what do you want to do? And I guess this is what she's referring to.
Where's Nomiki at in that
Oh,
one?
but apparently, hold on.
What's the problem? By the way, Chris out Cyber Demon, aka Andrew, you know Andrea from North Carolina, a trans woman. What did you actually do to fucking help her? Yeah? Who actually asked kids out here about getting housing for these?
So yeah, I don't think we're gonna understand what you're saying.
What is he? No, come on. What was he saying?
You
Did
can understand
the word?
No.
No. Could you? I thought it's your comment, so I thought you might hear better.
No. It's the audio's unclear. So here people have written, Doreen, is your claim still that Kristen has something to do with the Theo Chino supporter? So I don't know what that means. Theo Chino supporter. Crypto activist, the teens call it.
That's look at the picture and read. Yeah, just read look at the, maybe can you make the zoom? I mean, I love the picture. I don't know who Theo China is, but I love his jacket, pink jacket, and his job. I mean, Theo China, socialist, voice of the voiceless, tenant and crypto advocate. It's just, oh my, what is going on in this world? What is going on? Sorry, it's just, I don't know. The teens come.
Certainly unsettling, but where's the connection to the Gonzalez? Can you point to anything at all that shows she or her campaign? Like, so okay, now we're just showing like random videos. Next, she's gonna post like an event, something happening in Kabul. Like, okay.
No, yeah, exactly. She's gonna show one of those videos that they show that the drones are bombing somewhere where it's all images from above, like night vision, all that. And she's gonna be, this was like my house. It was bombed by forces of Gonzalez.
But okay, anything else to say here? Man, I would give anything for I would give some money for like a poll right now if somebody can
behind the paywall.
I think that's an idea.
Yeah. Maybe
we should start polling based on 20 local community-based apartment-based, I don't know, central this neighborhood.
Responded to our text message. I mean, look, all I can hope is that she wins. All I can hope is she wins, and she is split. I mean, I really hope she, because the thing is, people are saying she's gonna split the vote to like for the Crowley to come in and win, Liz Crowley, but it's just, yeah, I hope she wins. I really hope. I don't want. I or if she loses, don't lose hope. Like run other campaigns.
No,
please.
100%.
Like,
I'll be like, listen, Andrew Yang, the next day he made a party or something.
Yeah.
So please.
Nina, look
Keep
at
up.
Nina Turner.
Look
Learn
at Nina
from-
she launched a presidential campaign as she was accepting her defeat.
As yeah, exactly. Oh my God! Please,
Yeah.
please, God, don't take this away.
But yeah, we have. I mean, you know, you
I
can
love
say a few
that.
things though. She's brought like international or at least national spotlight to this election. I mean, there's no way we would have known about Kristen Gonzalez
Yeah,
if
but
it
we are
weren't
not.
for Nomiki.
We are.
I
No,
know.
but she hasn't brought national. There is nothing national about our attention or international, frankly. So
Listen,
yeah.
a good like 100,000 YouTube people who are on YouTube now know about Kristen Gonzalez. But yeah, but man, it's just so funny because right now we don't know. She could be polling like last with like no votes, or maybe she's like third or fourth. Like, you know, if I would love.
Well,
maybe there's a
let's
poll
hope for
somewhere
the,
out
let's
there.
hope the Greek community must come out. The Greek must prove themselves. I swear to God.
So
just think of marathon.
In the 45 to 55 Greek category, Nomiki is polling.
Oh man, I've been watching Only Murders in what's it called? Only Murders in the Building, as I told you, and
That's
it's
in her
kind of
district?
like, you know, it's yeah, I think so. It might be. It's very Upper West Side. So, but it's just it's so funny because you can imagine her there really as a character.
Jesus, but okay.